everyone, what's up? Ever came across this word, decimals? Now, this is a very basic skill in life. You should really learn it if you wanna, manage money in the future, probably, or like there's a lot of uses, so it's just worth learning. Besides, your teachers will also be happy enough if you know topics further ahead. Okay, so let's learn decimals today. Let's start with adding decimals. Okay, so adding decimals is really easy. Okay, let me tell you, it's really easy. Take random decimals, 9.7 and take 5.5. So to add decimals, you do 9.7 add 5.5, just like that. You're going to add the rightmost numbers first. So 7 plus 5 makes 12, 2 here, and the 1 is carried over. 9 plus 1, 10, 10 plus 5, 15. Now, where are we going to put this decimal? Good question. So you're going to count from the right. So that's one place here and one place here too. So we're going to put it, we're going to count from the right one place, and there's the decimal. What if you have two numbers with different amounts of decimal points? Let's say 2.8 and 4.35. What you're going to do is, a rule in decimals is that you can put zeros at the end as many times as you like. So 2.8 is also equal to 2.80, which is also equal to 2.800. You can put as many zeros as your heart desires. Okay, so let us quickly add that. 4.35 add. By the way, it's just good practice to have the higher number first. Okay, I mean, no teacher should mark you down for that, but it's good practice. Okay, 2.8, and we will put our 0 here, because in normal numbers you can't just randomly put zeros, but in decimals you can put as many zeros after the last decimal place as you want. So 5 plus 0 is obviously 5, 8 plus 3 is 11, 1 carryover 5 plus 2 is 7, and 7.5. okay, so that's how we do adding decimals. Now let's do subtracting. Okay, subtracting decimals. By the way, I'm gonna apologize again, my handwriting is absolutely horrible. I know, I need to work on it. Okay, so let's do subtracting. Just take two random numbers again. 12.3 take away 9.4. 12.3 take away 9.4. 3 minus 4. Now, you cannot do 3 minus 4. Okay, you're gonna get minus 1. However, what we're gonna do, like we do in normal decimals, we're gonna take 1 from this 2 right here, and we're gonna make it 13. So 13 minus 4 is 9, and because this 2 is now a 1, so it'll be 11. So this will become 11 minus 9, which is 2, and obviously 2.9. Now let's do it with different amount of decimal places. So 3.4956 take away 2.2. 3.4956 take away 2.2000. As many zeros as your heart desires. Okay, so 6 minus 0 is 6, 5 minus 0 is 5, 9 minus 0 is 9, 4 minus 2 is 2 decimal, and 3 minus 2 is 1. That is our answer. It's easy peasy lemon squeezy. Okay, let's do another example. 5.7 take away 2.3982. So 5.7 take away 2.3982. Now we're going to fill these places with zeros. Ding, ding, ding. Now 0 minus 2, you can't do that, so you're going to take 1 from here, so we're gonna make this a 10. 10 minus 2 is 8. This will become a 9, and so will this. 9 minus 8 is 1. 9 minus 9 is 0, and this will become a 6. 6 minus 3 is 3, and 5 minus 2 is also a 3. 3.3018. That is fabulous. Okay, so that is addition and subtraction done. Let's move on to multiplications of decimals. Yeah, my side mission of this video is also to blow your brains out. Okay, I'm very much trying to make you deaf from my absolutely great singing. So 6.3 times 9.9, totally random numbers. Okay, so to multiply decimals, you're gonna take the bigger one. It's just good practice. Okay, you can take 6.3 too. Okay. You can take 6.3 also. So times 6.3. So we're gonna do it just like we're doing 99 times 63. So for now, just imagine that these decimal points don't exist. Okay, they're not there. So 9 times 3 is 27. 7 to carry. 9 times 3 is 27 again. 27, 28, 29. 29. We're gonna put a 0 here. 9 6 are 54. 4 5 carry. 9 6 are 54. 54 plus 5 is 59. There we go. 7 3 12 6. Now we have one decimal place in the 6.3. Okay, we've got this decimal place and this decimal place. So we got two decimal places. So we're gonna count from the right. 1, 2, and then we're gonna put the decimal place right here. So our answer is 62.37. That is our answer, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, let's do it the other way. 6.3 times 9.9. That'll be 9 3s are 27. 9 6 are 54. 55 56. 9 3, and this can be the same here. So like just like that. 7 and 13 and 2 6. Two decimal places. Look at that, same exact answer. So you can do it any way you like, but it's just good etiquette to have the bigger number on top. Okay. Alright, so let's move on to dividing decimals. Let's take random numbers again. 12.6 divided by 4.3. Okay. So when it comes to dividing decimals, let's just put them in a fraction. If you haven't watched my video on fraction, you probably should go to my channel and watch that. Okay, so we have these numbers, 12.6 over 4.3. What we're going to do is we are going to times them by 10. Now, a very important rule in decimals is, so let me first teach you this. Let's say we have 12.49350.239. Okay, so this right here is the 10th place. So let me just write it down. 10th place. This is the hundredths. This is the thousandths, and so on. Okay. So this 6 right here is the 10th place. Okay. So to remove the decimal from this, we're gonna have to multiply this by 10. And as I said in my fractions video, you have to times both the numbers involved in the fraction by the same amount. So 12.6 times by 10 over 4.3 times by 10. So that's 126 divided by 43. You can use a calculator for this. Okay, so that will be approximately 2.93 to 2 decimal places. Okay, so that is division. And again, sometimes you might use a calculator, but sometimes it might just be easy enough. For example, if you take something like 8.6 divided by I don't know, maybe 4.3. So if you take something like that, then it'll be pretty easy, because if you times both by 10, just like that, it's going to be 86 over 43. Okay, and 43 times 1 is 43, and 43 times 2 is 86. So you can just get a whole number of 2. Okay, thank you very much. Also, if you haven't watched my video on fractions and LCMs and HCF, you probably should, especially if you don't. Okay, your teachers are going to be very mad, guys. Okay, they'll be very mad. So yep, thank you for watching. Okay, and once again, please spare my horrible handwriting, like, share and subscribe, and ciao, adios.